everybody, Maria Marquis here from Coaching by Maria. Now, I've got another confession, which is I didn't actually plan on working in tech. I majored in anthropology and theater performance. And in fact, I'm still an actor. I do that all the time. I fondly think of myself as the actor in the office. And I used to think, oh no, this thing about me, this outsider thing, is a disadvantage. But I've come to realize in over a decade of working in the world of tech that it actually is my strategic advantage. Because so many of the things that I've learned as an actor and a performer are incredibly transferable to the world of work. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to think about some of these things I've learned and share them with all of you. So the first one that I'd like to chat about in this video is about the audition experience and how auditioning has completely changed how I think about work. So an audition, how this would work, think about it, it's kind of weird, is you have 2 minutes, yes, 2 minutes to come in, give a monologue or two, and then leave. And that is the amount of time that people will decide on whether or not you're worth bringing in for more conversations or even casting them in a show. So it'd be like if you were going to go to a job interview and you only got to go in for 2 minutes and then maybe the hiring manager called you back. So it's a very odd thing. But by mastering that experience, there's some really interesting learnings for the world of work. So the first one is just how quickly we can make an impression on whether or not someone is worth listening to. So by showing up, by walking into the room with ease, with excitement, with good energy, being relaxed, and then owning the room for your time, like, hey, here's my thing, and then leaving the room in the same way. Thanks so much. It's been great. Really appreciate your time, and moving on. But using the before, the during, and the after effectively and in a relaxed way makes a huge difference for how people experience your meetings, your job interviews, and also any classes you might be teaching if you're a trainer. So that's the first part. The other part is being comfortable with this power dynamic that can happen. So if you're in an audition, those people sitting across the table watching you do that 2 minutes of heart-wrenching performance, they have your future, whether or not you get cast, in their hands. And if you let that get to you, they're going to notice and you're going to start to feel kind of strange and anxious and probably make them anxious too. If anything, you're just going to be sending out some vibes of like, I don't know, maybe she's not the right person. So when you think about giving a meeting, if you're the presenter, or if you are pitching to your boss, or if you're on an interview, or if you're dealing with any situation where your audience can decide yes or no, we're into this person or not, we're into this message or not, you need to let go of that. So the way that this works, I know, easier said than done, Maria. Gosh, if I could just let go of it, I wouldn't be watching this video. But it's about not being connected to the results. So when it comes to pitching an idea, of course, you want to drive a behavior change, but you can't be connected to the end. You need to stay present in the moment and also just focus on what is actually in your control. You can't control whether or not someone had to be up all night with their kids so they're really tired. You can't control if you look like someone's friend who is kind of a deadbeat and they're kind of mad at their friend. You can't control those things, but you can control your preparation. You can control your breathing in the moment. You can control how you structure your message. You can control how much you practice. And all of those things can give you that power so that instead of judging your performance, judging your meeting on whether or not you got the results you wanted, you can judge it on, did I show up as my best self? Did I say my message in the way I wanted to? Did I really feel good about how I managed my state? And those are all things that can then keep you going and give you momentum for the future. So you don't go out with a big idea, it doesn't work the way you wanted to, and then you decide never to speak up again. Because that's the true tragedy, is if we stop trying and we stop putting our voice out there because we didn't get a result we wanted. The result doesn't matter as much as how we felt in the moment and whether or not we did what we set out to do. So just thought it'd be kind of fun to chat a little bit about that. I'll have some more videos in this topic area too. Let me know which questions you have and let me know how it works for you. I'll see you next time.